Welcome to Hastings High School. Jim Hughes and Nathan Adams here as we recap our game of the night for week number 3, the first of 2 games this week here on 95.3 WBCK. And tonight the Pennfield Panthers made their way up M37 to take on the Hastings Saxons, a team that they have not beaten since 2018. And it looks like that is going to continue because the Hastings Saxons came ready to play a couple of long drives and picking up a 37-14 win over the Panthers tonight.
Hastings, a very good football team, solid, both sides of the ball, defensively, but most importantly, offensively, they controlled this game all night long.
Yep, and Hastings riding the wave of that victory last week over Jackson Lumen Christi, and they just continued to run and ground and pound with that wing T offense. T.J. Russell had 3 touchdowns tonight, 21 carries for 185 yards for the Saxons to lead the way.
Yeah, I mean, Hastings, what impressed me tonight is that time of possession. I mean, that first drive, they ate up 6.5 minutes in that first quarter, even before Pennfield got an opportunity to touch the football. But they didn't look back. They just kept coming at Pennfield and basically wore them down. And by the middle of the third quarter in the second half, Pennfield was pretty much out of gas.
Yep, and the Panthers really could not do much on the offensive side of the ball, at least on the ground, because Cody Holtink has been the leading rusher for Pennfield with Gabe Scott adding on. But tonight, the Panthers had to throw out the air attack as Ryan Peterson went 12 of 24 for 178 yards, and he did throw 2 interceptions. The only 2 turnovers tonight for either side, but both of them coming as they were trying to do the comeback in the fourth.
And they were trying. I give that to Pennfield. They kept trying to do that. But that interception that happened there in that fourth quarter, that was pretty much where it all kind of ended there for Pennfield. And at that point, it was nothing but the rest of the time to expire in the fourth quarter with the game being over. And then Hastings made one final score right at the end of the game.
Yep, and that put the game away as Hastings moves to 2-1 on the season, both overall and in Interstate 8 play. And after the scores tonight, if you look down below, they're now tied with Jackson Lumen Christi, who defeated Harper Creek tonight. Pennfield and Harper Creek now tied at 1-2 in I-8 play and overall, as Pennfield gets Lumen Christi at home next week, and Hastings gets Jackson Northwest, who's still looking for win number 1 on the year.
It's going to be tough. It's a tough road ahead. It's hard to believe we're halfway through the season.
Yeah.
There's only 3 more games left until we go into the playoffs. And the key is, everybody, we talked about this, in the playoffs, everybody's there. So, anyways, a short season, but we're very thankful that we're out playing some high school football.
Yep, and one other city team still has to play football in week number 3, and we'll have that for you coming up on Saturday afternoon. It is the St. Philip Fighting Tigers and the Burr Oak Bobcats at CW Postfield. We'll get to see the Fighting Tigers for the first time here in 2020. Once again, our final score here at Hastings, it was 37-14. The Hastings Saxons win at home over the Pennfield Panthers. Don't forget to download our app, 95.3 WBCK, and it's free. It's available to you. Listen to the game coming up tomorrow, and of course, join us next Friday as well, because our next high school game is still kind of up in the air.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we will.
We'll talk about it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see you again tomorrow from CW Postfield with St. Philip and Burr Oak right here on 95.3 WBCK, 95.3WBCK.com, and the WBCK app. Have a good rest of your Friday, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Good night, everyone.